We are Dream Radio. Dream Radio. Powered by the mall.
Uncle OG, what's up, man? Nigga, it's your boy Fame, you feel me? Of the motherfucking Mac to Mac show, Dream Radio, you feel me? We in this bitch.
You know what the fuck going on? It's your boy
DEEzo.
Link that with big bro, man. Love you, bro.
Yes, welcome. Love you too, my nigga. Welcome back. So this is the first time I did this shit, honestly. So we just really
it's only right you do it with me, though.
Go off the head and make some shit happen. I be forgetting where to look at on this motherfucker, boy. That's why I don't be doing this shit. But y'all see me, we lit in this motherfucker. But so he popped up, you know, saying at the mall, you know, the members only lounge and shit, and he let me hear an album.
Yes, sir.
Album, which, you know, I've been knowing him making music. He came a long way and shit, and just progression along the way. You know what I mean? So just being real when we talk about music. You know what I mean? I mean, here and there, it might have been some shit I'm like,
Right.
But from the jump, it's been some shit that I've been rocking with. You know what I mean? So that's why it's easy for me to say this, because it's like, okay, I'm not a yes nigga. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you what's up. You know what I mean? And shout out to my nigga Speaker Box. You know what I'm saying? He San Diego artist. He'll tell you the same shit. Yeah, he'll tell you the same shit. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel about your music. You know what I mean? So, but we bros, so you know that. So that's another thing that makes it comfortable. You know what I mean? So just jumping into the album. The name of the album is
Look, baby, I ain't perfect.
Okay. And if you know DEEzo, you know what I mean? It's like
for those other of his fans that haven't heard of me, because I've been going from San Diego.
Okay, right. My bad. Let's introduce who you are.
Because,
you know what I mean? Like, let's tell them who DEEzo. Like, who is DEEzo?
Right. So I feel like when you tell them, like, yeah, I give you real feedback, I feel like it might go over people's head because they don't understand our history. Like, when I started doing music, at this man's house. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my homegirl Sterling.
You know what I mean? So from there, I've been grinding for a long time. Like, we'll post my links in the bio or whatever.
Right.
But so yeah, man, it's just I respect this man's opinion. He big bro for a reason. You get what I'm saying? So coming to San Diego and
Uncle OG.
Right. Me coming to San Diego playing this project for my big bro and getting his opinion, knowing he has a radio station now, it's like it's huge to me.
Shout out to Dream Radio. You feel me? Delivering real entertainment and music. You feel me? Coming to the streets near San Diego.
Right. But I'm a San Diego artist too, so
as well.
So I wanted to, play that album for my mans. I'm dropping it late August. It's called Look Baby I Ain't Perfect. It's basically my fucking my journal of like my dating life, me trying to find love and me like just growing up as a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Me trying to find love and like overthinking like, man, maybe she gonna not fuck with me because I got 2 kids, or like my lifestyle I chose, you know what I'm saying? Like, just shit like that, living in fucking Paris and like all that shit just embodied to one. And I feel like it's like my Kanye West 808 and Heartbreak type album.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. I can feel that. Yeah. I can definitely feel that. So, the beginning. Why? This is a new sound. Like, this is a new sound like a motherfucker. But I feel like every time you had an album, and I told you that, I feel like that's the best way I could have clarified it last time. I told you this is every time you drop an album, though, it's a new sound. So I can't act like that was new. You know what I mean? So I should have been used to that. Yeah. About time we had that conversation anyway. You know what I mean? So but this is a different sound. So I told you in the room that I wouldn't say nothing. It's like because to say something would have went into the interview. So my reaction to the album is this motherfucker sounds like it's a soundtrack. Yeah. So in my mind, like when I rap, and I'm not like that, but I like to rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I rap, I see shit. Like I see visuals. Like I don't just see words. Like I see visuals. You know what I mean? Like I see what I'm doing when I'm saying something. So it make it easier. It make it smooth and it make it cooler. Like I'm a smooth. You feel me? So it makes that easier. So your shit, I'm like, it sound like a fucking soundtrack. Like this is a soundtrack. So I see hella visuals, like videos out the ass. Like this has to be like this. It's a soundtrack. So when I'm seeing this album, I'm hoping I get visuals. Like this got to be like this is a movie. Like this record sound like a soundtrack. So my thing is that you give them too much and then it's mixed emotions. You know what I mean? So as you know, Diddy is more like somebody I look up to as far as like hip hop and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like his thing is that you don't give him much. You know what I'm saying? You listen to the album and you listen to the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at that point when we talk about it, then I can give you how I feel. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I gave him DEEzo. I gave you just, you know, less emotion and less reaction. So it's like now we can talk about it because that motherfucker sound like a soundtrack.
Right.
Like it has to be, and one of them songs on there is a go.
Right.
Like it's a go. Like it's
I know
a go.
what
It's
you're
so
talking
radio.
Yeah.
It's a go like a motherfucker. So coming to you. Coming to you. Coming to you. Like I'm gonna play that shit. Like a motherfucker. Again, shout out to Dream Radio. Delivering real motherfucking entertainment and music. Coming to a street in San Diego. Again, I cannot tell you no motherfucking more. You feel me? It's going down. It has D. But the motherfuckers sound like a soundtrack, my nigga. And I can't get around that. So that's dope. So the album before that, the album before this one, your last project was what?
It was I'm okay, thanks for asking.
Okay.
And that was more of like
different.
Yeah, it was me.
I'm
it was
like,
more
what
of
is
like,
bro doing? Like, I hear some shit, but I'm like, what is this nigga doing? You
bro,
know
I
what
mean, for real, doing that album, I was going through a lot. Like, you know, my brother Creo he was in a coma for, you know, from that situation, and then my stepdad had passed. You know what I'm saying? So it was just raw emotion. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't seeing my kids at the time, so I wanted that shit to feel raw, bro. Like I just wanted that shit to feel like just the emotion. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I put it out. I feel like that shit is amazing for real.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But you know,
You feel me?
I'm in the quiet.
I'm biased. I feel like I'm biased anyway because I feel like I get to. It's like I said, it's a jump. Like we went from we went from a lot of shit to from nigga a lot of shit. I can't even. Some of these people don't even know. Like some of these people don't even know who you are now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. Like it's this music now.
I look at that, bro. Like as once I got over the fact that I'm not gonna be super successful in my head like I thought I was gonna be young. I'm like, I'm in this shit forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
music has no age now. Like I learned that. Like y'all learned that. That's you told me that a couple of times. Like music has no age now. Like everybody has a lane. You feel me? So now that I see yours and got a better vibe off yours on this album.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. So damn man. But like I said, it came a long way from albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why the big change? Is it more like keeping up with times or finding yourself? I mean, again, going through things because I always knew what was going on when the song dropped. You know what I mean? Like from the lyrics, I'm like, this nigga crazy. Like this happened yesterday, nigga. We just talked about this. You know what I mean? So, what else? Like, what's the vibe when you write? Like,
I feel like I got into a place to where it's like, bro, I'm so much of a student of the shit that I learned how to be forever, bro. I know melody. When I first started doing music, bro, I unconsciously did melody, so I just started really diving in at different eras, bro, like to where like that's why my shit don't sound like nobody's shit because I went into the blackest hole of music, bro, and I got lost to where it like I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna record how I feel for real. You know what I'm saying? Right. 1 minute I want to make a fucking rock song on a trap beat. Next minute I want to do a doo-wop song, bro. And I feel like I got the confidence to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just want to do music, bro. I just all types. Like I don't.
So you found out you was more R&B than hip hop, right? Because I mean, I like to rap. But I like to listen to R&B music. And a lot of people a lot of men, they probably just don't I listen to R&B music. You know what I mean?
Niggas
like,
be playing that shit.
Like turn the music when you pull up to your homeboy house type niggas, right?
Like,
I did that shit.
So like, that shit's so crazy, bro. Niggas is but whatever. But you know what I mean?
I mean, it's you know, we human.
Yeah.
We human, so we learn. I mean, it's a different time and it's a different era now. You know what I mean? So now, you know, it's 2020, especially with the COVID and
the world,
everything that's going with that, man. The change, like you gotta, if you gonna be anybody today, be yourself. And I say that, man. Like I always preach to people, but it's just more like me. I practice what you preach. Like I'm really like trying to learn from what I be preaching. Like so, I'm practicing like a motherfucker. It's more motivational to me now that I'm seeing that people listen and actually be motivated by the shit that I say. Like I'm starting to.
Yeah.
Feel like somebody, you feel me?
Nah, for
you
real.
feel me? Again. So when is the album dropping? Like when we drop?
I want to put it out last week of August because I feel like it feels like summertime, bro.
Right.
Like I feel like we got so much shit going on. I feel like it feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the vibe of it just feels like what people need right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want to put it out before the summer's over, for real. You know what I mean? Right. So that's the goal. But sometime in August for sure.
Right. So before this album comes out, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you like the fans to keep in mind, or what would you like to say to the new fans as welcoming when they listen to this album?
Well, I mean, my fans, they know what's up. They know, like, DEEzo is just creative. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate my fans because they allow me to stay in my world. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever want to feel like abandoned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fucking codependent issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my fans for real. But for the new fans, like, just come listen to my shit with an open ear for real. Like, if you come in here looking at me off my appearance and be like, oh, I feel like he gonna sound like this, you gonna lose every time. You know what I'm saying? So just be an open-minded motherfucker. That's all. That's what, you know. And if you open-minded, the doors are always open. You feel me?
So with music being so different and shit these days, and just so openly accepted, right?
Yeah.
Genres, right?
Yeah.
Where do you put your album? Like, where do you put your album?
To me, this album is alternative hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But if I was had to pick off the fucking genres of the general public, this is a pop album for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a nigga, so they gonna throw it in hip hop. You know what I mean?
San Diego artist, right?
Yeah.
Favorite San Diego artist?
Favorite San Diego artist is DEEzo. Yeah. Nah, but
respect that. I gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
Outside of that,
you gotta
like,
respect that.
It's been, I fuck with Rossi, I fuck with Ryan Bowers, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Ryan Anthony, like, fucking, I fuck with everybody. What's the nigga that fucking with Riff Raff? Dollar Bill Gates?
Right.
I fuck with Dollar Bill Gates. Like, I fuck with everybody, bro. Rob Stone, like, Burgers, like, everybody, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? It's just, shit. Niggas just grinding, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I feel like everybody, well, I hope everybody understand, like, the 11-year-old San Diego artist is watching all us San Diego artists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like
because this shit is generational. Like, I've seen this shit go a million different ways, you know what I'm saying? But I've watched it grow, and I feel like now we have what we've been looking for, you know what I'm saying? Right. The world's being so fucking advanced. We got what we looking for, you know what I'm saying? We just got to do shit.
Right.
So, where can they catch you at?
Man, follow me on Instagram at DEEzo. From there, you'll find everything else. I'm about to start doing vlogs again on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So, just tap in with your boy, man. Appreciate you, brother. Love you again, man. This won't be the last time we do this shit.
Definitely.
We might fuck around and have a show together. You know
now, you got to come back. You got to come back. You got to come back.
Really?
You feel me? So, we here at the motherfucking Members Only Lounge. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Fam Mac on Dream Radio. Follow me at Dream Radio 619, and I follow back. We out of here.